Hey there. I just wanted to show you something really quick. What you're looking at here is not your company today. It's the kind of company I want to help you build, though. The reason that I'm showing you this is super simple, too. The epoxy companies making real money do not have the owner doing all of these things, right? They actually have structure in the business. They have clear roles that each person is supposed to do. And because of that, the business is not sitting entirely on the owner, right? And I just want to say, I know that you have the skill set in business and epoxy to build a company like this as well. For where you're at right now, the first high leverage hire is going to be admin. This person, they protect the pipeline. They make sure that new leads are coming in, that they're scheduling appointments, that they're getting quotes sent to them, and that nobody is falling out of the process, right? They're keeping that on-site scheduling really tight. Like I said, they make the follow-up. They make sure that the follow-up actually happens, and they keep the day-to-day lead movement under control. And that matters because if all of that still lives inside of your head, then every single part of the business slows down when you get busy, right? And once that admin piece is in place, we can actually build the next layer so you're not carrying the sales and the production, the bookkeeping, the follow-up, the admin, and all of that by yourself, right? So at the top of this organization org chart is the owner, right? And now the owner should be leading the business. The owner should not be the one that's chasing every single lead, checking on the pipeline and the CRM. They should not be the one that's scheduling on-sites or rescheduling on-sites. And they should not be the one that's solving every little operational issue inside the business, right? So when we look at these, what the admin and ops team does is create order in the business. Like I said, they help keep the sales pipeline clean. They make sure that the leads are moving from one place to the next. The admin helps with all of the scheduling, and they keep things from falling through the cracks, like I said, right? Sales has its own function too. That's, sending estimates out, doing follow-up on the quotes, closing the jobs, and then just overall, movement of revenue rather than just movement of leads. That stuff can't live in your head. If sales only works when you personally are touching everything and doing all of the sales, then the business is going to stay fragile and it's not going to be easy to grow the business, right? And then production is its own thing as well. If you are stuck on every single install forever, the business is going to be capped. If you're on the floor, you can't be doing anything else, right? There's only so much that you can sell. There's only so much that you can actually manage and take care of. And there's only so much that you can produce by yourself before everything starts to turn into chaos. And even on the money side here, the money side also needs structure, bookkeeping as far as like invoicing, collections, people that haven't paid, or reporting on the business, like where is the business at in profit or loss right now. All of that can't run off of memory either, right? If the numbers are loose, the decision making gets really hard to do as well, right? So the main thing here is that I'm not trying to turn you into some big giant company overnight. I'm just trying to help you get out of being the only one that's holding everything together in the company, right? And this is how you create a cleaner business, a cleaner sales pipeline, how you end up with better follow-up, and in the long run, more closed jobs. So I guess I would just have to ask you, does that feel like the company that you want to build? Because if you want growth without a bunch of chaos, this is the direction that we need to take.